Many other people are writing about Jesus Christ. And I thought that I should write a record of my own other views at the time available within their own lifetime when they were alive. Paul even states in his epistles that anyone who teaches any other gospel than the one I have taught, it must be rejected. It must be rejected. So Paul was in fact making takfir on all the rest of the Christians. He's saying, these people, don't listen to them. It's me who's the man, I'm the disciple, I'm the apostle, I saw the vision, I know what Jesus is. But there were others as well who lived with Jesus Christ, who knew him better. Paul never met him. Paul never met him. There were those who lived with Jesus Christ, Isa alayhi salam, his companions, his Sahaba. Those Christians, they believed in different theology than what Paul believed in. They believed, they did not assert that Jesus Christ was God. They were strict Jews. They worshipped in the temple. It is very clearly stated in the book of Acts that early Christians were still going to the Jewish temple. If they are exempted from law, as Paul claims, what is the need of them going to the temple? You don't have to go to the temple anymore and sacrifice. So the earliest Christians were worshipping in the temple. And Robert Eisenman, a Jewish author from the USA, states in his book that James was the successor of Isa alayhi salam. Are you with me, brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
Am I making sense so far, or am I going on too much in too many details? You with me, yeah? Sure? Okay. So James was one of the disciples of Jesus Christ. And in one of the earliest Gospels found in Egypt in the year 1947, among a mixture of documents known as the Nag Hammadi documents, this Gospel is the Gospel of Thomas. And it is not in its original form, it's in its corrupted form. The earlier version was different than what we found today. But even then, it's got some interesting details. The Gospel of Thomas is mixture of, or it consists of 114 sayings of Jesus Christ. This is what Jesus said. 114 of them. A hadith. The 114, the number is 114 reports from Jesus Christ, and one of them states that someone asked Jesus Christ that who do we go to after you? Who do we go to once you disappear? Once you go? He said, go to James. Go to James. He's my successor. The gospel, the four gospels tell us that the Christians are to go to Peter, not James. Peter is the successor of Jesus Christ, who was in Rome. Okay? The Gospel of Thomas, which some scholars, Christian scholars, argue that it's earlier than the four Gospels, which was written in 50 CE, states, go to James. What was James? Robert Eisenman states that James was a strict Jew who believed in monotheism, who believed in Jesus Christ as a prophet. He affirmed his prophethood and he worshipped in the temple, and this is why he was killed by the Jewish authorities in the temple. He was thrown off the temple walls and killed because he believed in Isa alayhi salam. And the Jews at the time, they were claiming that they are the ones who killed the Messiah. They managed to kill him at the hands of the Roman authorities. Okay? Where does it say that? In the Quran. Quran confirms this, right? That they say, Inna qatalna al-Masih. Chapter 4, verse number 157 of the Quran. They say, Inna qatalna al-Masih. The Jews say, we killed the Messiah, the son of Mary. Okay? The Quran says, وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ وَمَا صَلَبُوهُ وَلَكِنْ شُبِّهَ لَهُمْ. They killed him not, they crucified him not, rather it appeared so to them. That's what they thought they did, but it didn't happen. And where do the Jews claim this? This is another miracle of the Quran. Now, it's not in the Gospels. In the Gospels, Jews don't claim that we killed the Messiah, Jesus Christ. It is in the Talmud. It is in the Talmud, in the Jewish books of law, which were not accessible to any other man except the Jews themselves, and they were written in Hebrew. So how did the Prophet know this, that they claimed this? They claimed that we killed the Messiah. They killed him not, they crucified him not. But they did kill his